I'm Chief Investigator Ron Regan. There is a verdict in the county corruption trial of former County Commissioner Jimmy Dimora. News Channel 5 learned just seconds ago that the jury has, in fact, reached a verdict. Now, let me bring you up to date on this. This, of course, has been a 4-year FBI criminal corruption probe into county government in Cuyahoga County. The jury got the case last Thursday. And we understand that Mr. Dimora should be coming into the courthouse any moment now. The prosecution government attorneys have entered the courtroom upstairs. As I mentioned just a few seconds ago, the jury rang the buzzer and indicated that they have reached a verdict in this case. There are 37 counts in this federal indictment. The counts range from racketeering, bribery, mail fraud, obstruction of justice, and tax fraud counts. Now, again, the most important count, arguably, would be count 1, because in count 1, Mr. Dimora and his co-defendant, Michael Gabor, are charged, in essence, with running a criminal enterprise out of Cuyahoga County offices themselves. And in that count, there are 5 separate enumerations of what Mr. Dimora and Mr. Gabor allegedly did, as I look down the street here to see if Mr. Dimora is in fact on his way into the courthouse. The procedure here, by the way, is that once the jury announced it has a verdict, both sides, the government and Mr. Dimora and his lawyers, have 30 minutes to get here into the courtroom. The judge made it very clear that she wants them inside in 30 minutes. But to pick up my thought again on the racketeering charge, Mr. Dimora and Mr. Gabor need only be found guilty by the jury on 2 criminal counts to be found guilty of running a criminal conspiracy, and a racketeering charge, of course, then would apply. This is significant because the racketeering and conspiracy charge would bring a 20-year prison sentence and a $25,000 fine, but most importantly, it would enable the federal government, in a sense, to confiscate all of Jimmy Dimora's, quote, ill-gotten gains, and which would include perhaps his own home and his assets. So that is a very, very significant count, again, as I look down the street here to see if Mr. Dimora is on his way into the courthouse.